Gemini, welcome to Aether Tarot. Welcome back if you're returning, or if you're new here, we're doing a general collective reading for you today. So just take what resonates, leave what doesn't, flip and switch the roles if you need to, especially with the masculine and feminine roles. And yeah, we're going to start off with some tea leaves. So your first card's out. We've got the Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. We've got the Broom, new home, new attitude. I love this one. And we have Wealth. And I love this one for you. Right in the center of your spread. I'm going to get a couple more. So we have the Claw. Be careful, do not take risks. Was it you that had this before? Oh, we have two more. Okay. We've got the Turkey, someone is behaving stupidly, and then the Harp, great happiness. So a bit of a mixture here. I think that the stubborn, aggressive person is the same person that's behaving stupidly. So with the Ram, you could be dealing with an Aries, but not necessarily. The bottom of the deck, we've got Funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. This came out in Scorpio's reading, so you could also be dealing with a Scorpio, but this period of frustration is something you're probably frustrated with this stubborn person. Yeah, and be careful, don't take risks. There's a warning, so it's not something you're necessarily doing, but I feel like that risk is with this person behaving stupidly. Like, don't get pulled into their drama or whatever they're trying to entice you to do with them. They can go jump off a cliff, you don't have to go jump with them. So anyway, let's see what we'll expand your story out with the tarot. Okay, King of Cups in reverse. Here's your stubborn, aggressive person. This is a toxic masculine karmic figure. Somebody who may be a father, but very irresponsible father. This could be somebody who mistreats children, or their children, other people's children, but possibly their children. We've got a Queen of Pentacles in the upright next to her, so I feel like this is your energy. And you could be the one getting a new home. Maybe you're moving out. Maybe you're leaving this King of Cups in reverse to their wicked ways. So you got the Strength card in the reverse, the Three of Cups in the reverse, the Hangman in the reverse, and the Four of Cups upright. Ace of Swords, Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. So I feel like there's been a lot of conflict with this King of Cups, a lot of fighting, or he's just somebody who maybe keeps you in constant state of turmoil and conflict. I feel like you're bringing an ending to this, or this has come to an end. This person has betrayed you, and I feel like they continue to betray you. Like, this isn't the first time. I feel like this is just like you've been fed up. They are stubborn and they are aggressive, so they're just constantly in conflict with you, fighting with you. This person tries to get you wound up, and it could be in a really passive aggressive way. So they may not raise their voice, and they might not be really harsh in, like the neighbors wouldn't know that they're aggressive in the way that they put you down. They try to trigger you. They're just a nasty piece of work. But this person has there's a career or business or something here that is not getting off the ground. It is not going well. I feel like this King of Cups isn't making any money, and you here in the Queen of Pentacles in the upright, you're stable. Financially, you're stable, but I don't feel like this King of Cups is. So they could be wanting you to help them out, or they could be like they could be in conflict and fighting with you over, you know, what you contribute, your work, your abundance, trying to take from you. Got the Ace of Swords here, though. I feel like, I don't know, they're trying to come up with a new idea. Maybe you've got a new idea for how something can work for them. You're doing some planning for your own life, and I feel like your plan is a change of direction to how you were going before. Like, I think you're you're planning on leaving this person if you haven't already. We've got the Death card, the Hermit in reverse, the Three of Wands in reverse, and then the Two of Wands. So I feel like your direction was, you were going in a direction with this King of Cups in reverse. Now you're transitioning. So you could be putting an end to the relationship, or you're leveling up. Like, something is over for now. And you're... The thing is, though, that they're in the reverse. Like, if you're putting a temporary ending to this, I think that the longer you're away from this person, the more you'll start to heal from and see their toxic ways, see their bad behavior, see that you're the one that actually holds it down and not them. So I feel like you're isolating yourself from this person, this environment. And if you've been around a passive-aggressive person for a while, you do need to get that space to just clear your head, get away from that environment, their energy, and you'll feel better. So you're changing the direction you were going to go, because you were going in a direction with this King of Cups. Now you're planning to for your own life on your own, or without them at least. And I feel like you really are isolating yourself from this mess, from this drama, from this backstabbing, from all their issues. This King of Cups in reverse is somebody who always has drama around them. And they'll make it look like it's just circumstantial, it's other people, it's just, you know, friends, work colleagues, it's all this other drama. But the longer you're around them, the longer you realize, you know, even when there's no reason for there to be drama, they'll create some. They're just constantly in this, will create turmoil for you. You'll never get any rest, any space, even any peace with this King of Cups in reverse. So when you're transitioning away from them, ending it with them, and isolating yourself from their energy, and just starting to plan for yourself. You're making new choices. This is awesome. So I like it. But the Strength card in reverse shows like there's a lack of confidence here with something to do pertaining to money, I feel. Maybe if this is a breakup, you don't have much confidence. I mean, like, I feel like you're in a good position financially, but for some reason there's a... Let's clarify this King of Cups in reverse. Yeah. I feel like you're leaving them behind, and they've got no one to fight with now. We've got an Eight of Wands in the reverse. Their life's going backwards. They are stagnant. They have been feeding off your energy, and without you around, they're just like the kind of person that won't get out of bed till lunchtime. Like, they've got nothing to inspire them. They've got no energy to feed off. Their life is just going backwards. We've got an Empress in reverse, a Knight of Swords in reverse. This person just constantly wants to fight. And they could be fighting over this Empress in reverse. They could be putting you in competition, or, you know, trying to create jealousy. Just all of it. All of the toxic behaviors. This kind of person, I wouldn't even want to call them a man, is like... This could be somebody who's literally comparing you to their ex from years and years and years ago, and how much better she was than you, and all this sort of thing. Just trying to run you down, just trying to make you always feel like you're not good enough. You never compare, you never match up to somebody else. even if this person got up and left them for their toxic ways as well, which they likely did. Or this could be somebody else around. But yeah, their fortunes are, they just keep repeating these toxic cycles, like, and they think they're going to get somewhere. The only way they get anywhere is by feeding off your energy, but they've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. They're going backwards and you're going forwards. As long as you're away from them, you've got the Hierophant, you've got Judgment. I feel like a situation's being judged and you're spiritually protected. The thing is too, and I strongly believe this, that a narcissist only targets certain people. They target people that have a past history of abuse and trauma that they can use to trauma bond you. They're of the dark, and so they attack light workers. They attack people of the light. They attack people who are highly empathetic and loving and caring and nurturing, which is you, and you're grounded. So they're going to be getting harsh judgment. Spirit's bringing in this judgment for them, for their player ways. And you're right to isolate yourself from this person. But also good to get Hermit in the upright, where you're not just isolated, and you're in a place of getting introspection and healing. So clarify this, Queen of Pentacles. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. You have your own stability, and I feel like you have so much more stability and happiness in your life without this King of Cups dragging you down. Like, you have more stability on your own. If you were ever under the illusion that they gave you any stability, it was a false sense of security, and that's what they would try and create. But you don't know it until you're away from them, that you have so much more stability without them, because they will drag you down mentally, emotionally, and financially. And so whatever money you have, at least it's all yours and it's not being drained from them. So you're happy here. You're so much happier in this new home. Maybe you've moved back home with like family for a while, and look, three of Swords in the reverse. You're healing from this heartbreak. I think you're healing really fast too. 5 of Cups in the reverse. Like, you're coming out of this depression. You've put yourself in a really nice environment to heal, and you're out of it. And as soon as you're out of it, you realize how much it was bringing you down. Like, so much. Oh, this is so good. Gosh. This is so good, Gemini. Okay, so Strength in reverse with lack of inner strength, lack of confidence, something to do with your wealth. Maybe it's to do with just, you know, having to go through a legal separation, financial separation. You don't want to have to do this, but you're in a position that you can. Maybe you just don't know where to start with it. Lawyers, all these things, where do we start? So we start with a plan. 2 of Wands. So good. You start with a plan, but yeah, 3 of Pentacles, you may not feel like you make enough money with your career to, you know, pay for your own living expenses plus pay lawyers' fees. But, you know, if this is like a spousal separation or a divorce, there's a lot of lawyers out there that will take their money at the settlement, like after the divorce, once it comes out of the divorce settlement. So you might not have to find that money to pay up front. Because, yeah, you're holding on to what financial stability you've got right now and trying to rebuild right now. So, yeah, to add more to that pile, it's a catch-22, isn't it? You'll have more stability once you have a settlement, but you have to put in that time and that money to get that started. So, you know, I feel like right now you're just focusing on you, because this has been a hard time. I feel like you just need to take some time for yourself first to heal, because you've been in this Nine of Wands. Like, you're on the defensive. You don't want to have to be on the defensive. You also don't want to have to be on the attack. But you're wounded, but you haven't given up. You've just taken yourself into a nice environment, and you're healing, and you're planning, and you're feeling you've got your stability. You haven't got a lot of money, but you've got enough to start and to take care of yourself. This Wheel of Fortune is still in the reverse, and you may need to be focused on, getting more work or doing something different. You're focusing on your money. So, all right, be careful not to take risks is showing up with the Three of Cups in reverse. So this is taking risks in, like, with toxic friends, people that could drag you down at this time when you're vulnerable. Be careful not to go out and socialize with the wrong people, people that are going to gossip and talk, people that are partying too much. You don't want to, when you're vulnerable, just turn to the wrong things, because it can stop you from healing, in that you could use these times to put a band-aid to, what am I trying to say, what's the word I'm trying to get, or one, you could end up in more conflict with these people, more fighting. See, we still got the Five of Wands at the split and the Death card at the bottom of the deck. Now, these people may not want you to split. These people could be telling you, don't go, come, I don't know what, you two are great together, all of this, and they're not really. I feel like you're transitioning away from not just this King of Cups in reverse, but maybe some toxic friends that just seem to create a lot of conflict and fighting in your life as well. People that want to win at all costs. This would be taking the wrong direction. Band-aid, like a numbing. You don't want to start numbing and keeping yourself busy so that you don't have to go through the uncomfortable breakup feels, the uncomfortable, feelings that need to come up, so you can process them and get rid of them and then be past it and be healed. You don't want to push all that down and just numb. So I feel like there's people, though, in your life that have taken sides, that have spoken badly about you, and they've been, some of these people, and you may not know this, they're stabbing you in the back as well, which actually makes a lot of sense, because this narcissist, this King of Cups in reverse, would have everybody fooled that they're so lovely, and these would be their flying monkeys. And these flying monkeys are going to try and get information on you. They're going to try and put shit in your head. They are not good people to be around. Now, they only know one side of the story, and they only know what this King of Cups in reverse has shown them. And they are just like the type of person that they only are toxic towards you. They are only toxic towards the person that is closest to them, and it's behind closed doors, and nobody knows what it's like to be in a relationship with this guy. Out in public and social settings and everything, he's lovely, he's fun, he's doing all the right things, he's saying all the right things, and because he's constantly triggering you, and he will try to trigger you around other people, so that hopefully you lose your shit, and hopefully that makes you look crazy and off kilter and losing the plot, and that's exactly what he wants people to see. That's to back up his story. So long as he can try and convince you you're crazy and other people you're crazy, and that he's just also loving, that he stays with you anyway, and it's just not that way. It's just not. And there is no fighting it. There is no getting through to him. There's like, he's conscious of his behavior. Totally conscious. So, yeah. Ooh. You are the star. You've got new money coming in. You've got a new financial opportunity coming in. You may not know whether or not you to take it or not. We've got a Two of Swords in the reverse. You may not know. But this is actually a dream come true. You're in the star energy. He could be trying to entice you in order to try and have you come back, because he doesn't want to start again. There's something that you're doing or want to do that you give back to your community in some way, but you don't know how to get this started or something. You know, he wants to come along and ride on your coattails and come along for the ride, but you're so unhappy with him. He's just going to dim your light. He's going to take your ideas. He's going to take the money. He's going to take all the credit. So don't do anything with him. Don't be fooled. You know you can't trust this person. You know that everything they say doesn't match what they do. Watch what they do, not what they say they're going to do. Clarify this Three of Cups in reverse. Knight of Swords. Yeah, these friends are just wanting to fight with you. Or behind the scenes, they're fighting amongst themselves about it. You're just focused on your work. And whatever you do, you're extremely masterful at it. But, you know, in the past, it's been... You may feel like it's not making fast progress. You may not feel like you're getting somewhere. Or it's not happening... Yeah, it's not happening at the right pace for you. But you actually are getting somewhere. And you've avoided a tower. You've got the law on your side. You've avoided a tower with this King of Cups by leaving, by getting out, because they're getting towers come down. Like, they've got so much drama and toxicity in their life that for you to stay with them, all that drama comes into your life. When they go down, they pull you down with them. So you leaving has had you avoid this tower. I feel like they're getting hit heavy. They're getting hit heavy either now or in the very near future. They will be. Whatever they're saying to you, they're probably saying something to you about how you have no rights to, you know, the money that you've shared. No matter how much you've poured into it, no matter how much you've contributed, they're saying something to try and, like, mess with your head and have you feel like you've got no confidence in having that come back to you, but you actually do. And I think that you can talk to a lawyer and get that confirmed, and you have a lot of support and you're going to have a lot of success in this matter. They want you to feel like, don't waste your money on a lawyer, because you're not going to be able to get any of it. I've got it protected, I've got it set up in a trust, or I've got it, you know what I mean? Like, somehow they're trying to mess with your mind to try and make you feel like you would waste more money, and I don't know, maybe even threaten you through these friends. You know, they are just going to lay it on super heavy when you withdraw your energy, especially if they know you've figured them out. Like, at the same time, they want you back because they're feeding off you. But once they know that if you start attacking something they don't want to give, they will come back 10 times harder. But yeah, I think you're shielding yourself from all of this mess. You're in good legal standing. You're like really successful in this. But yeah, you could have put it on the back burner for now because you're all focused on your work and getting yourself stable. And you're really, really good at what you do. Like really masterful. Really good. I don't think you give yourself as much credit as you deserve for what you do. And you're not used to getting compliments and credits, because this King of Cups just forever wants to take your power and have you question yourself and make you feel not good enough. So you may have, you know, because you've been with him, because you've been around him, because you've been accepting that behavior, there is some unhealed, you know, lack of healthy boundaries there, or there have been in the past. Otherwise, you wouldn't let somebody like that treat you that way. But that's where you're growing stronger. You will build up the strength. But, you know, it's a process. It's not there right now. Not in this regards, maybe in other areas of life, but with regards to this money, building up this wealth, this is something where, you know, you need to work on your confidence around your career and around your finances, I think. So you have taken your power back from their toxic energy. Now they're getting judgment. So I feel like too, you won't have to do much of anything. They are just, their lies and their lack of giving to you, the unequal give and take, them taking everything and giving nothing back. I feel like you're going to block this person, block communication from them, because you know that it's just hopeless, it's useless, it goes nowhere, and all they do is lie. All they do is lie. You don't get the truth. And so what's the point in just like trying to resolve anything? You couldn't resolve it when you were with them. You're not going to resolve it when you're not with them. They're just going to... This person will cut their nose off to spite their face so long as they're hurting you. They will literally hurt themselves if they can hurt you in the process. They will hold up their own life. They will restrict themselves so long as they can restrict you. It's all about power and control. And you are going to be punished for leaving if they have anything to do with it. So, Hangman in reverse, like, you're no longer procrastinating though. I feel like they're behaving stupidly. They're overreacting. They're out there spreading their story with friends. They're getting people on side. They're turning everyone they can against you. But you are so aware of this. You have... that light bulb moment has gone on. You're not stuck in your head. You're not trapped anymore like the way they've tried to have you. And the way they've had you in the past. You are not trapped. I think you're just removing yourself from these people, from this situation, and blocking them. And you're going on to have success. And they know you're successful. They know you've got what it takes to be successful. You're just walking away. You're disconnecting, and oh, I got a vitamin stuck in my throat. Go down. Yeah. I think the more that they misbehave, the more reactive they get, and the more removed you are from it, you can just see it all so clearly. Because you're no longer in it, you've stepped back and you're getting that perspective on it. And everything that people are saying and what they're doing behind your back, and you're hearing all of this back, you're just like, oh God, I was so right. It's just confirmation for you that you were doing the right thing to walk away. Like, it's just so much confirmation. Yeah. Ace of Swords, confirmation. Nine of Swords in reverse. You're no longer stressed and worried. You're sleeping good at night, and you're manifesting this new life for yourself. Yeah, you're manifesting your new ideas. You're just moving forward. I can see you moving forward. It's so good. It's so good. Gemini, I'm so happy. You have got your heart closed off to new love right now. You don't want to repeat old cycles. You haven't had a good run with love. Not with this person, but probably also not with people before this person. So you're not focused on that right now. You can come back to that at another time. This is too fresh, and there's healing to do, and you're focused on your money, you're focused on your stability. You're not interested in new love right now. You're not just gonna like fall straight back into the next thing. And you know, that's another band-aid too. So you could be having these breakup feelings. I feel like they're depressed and sad about you. You could be like processing everything that's happened in the past with this Four of Cups, but you've got great happiness. Great happiness. You're away from all this drama. And we've got, well, here you are now. We've got the King of Swords and the Six of Pentacles for Pova. You are happy. You're finally living in your truth. You're owning it. You're owning the past. You might have a bit of nostalgia, a bit of going in and out of depression, sadness, but this is just processing what's happened to you in the past. You don't want to block it out and not process it. So I feel like this is good in this position. And you're getting back into this Queen of Cups energy where, you know, you're loving, you're nurturing. You always were. You always were. I feel like you're loving on yourself. You might get a Knight of Wands chase you here, but I don't think you want this. You don't want this with this Knight of Wands. You got the Fool in reverse. It's not, I mean, it's nice to get attention. It's nice to be hit on. I feel like you're feeling nice about being hit on, but you know that you're not going to go for this. You've got the Ace of Cups in reverse. You're not interested in new love. You're not there. You're not in that place. Not at all. But you know, the next narcissist or the next player will try and come in, especially when you're vulnerable, especially at a time like now. But yeah, you've got the scales are balancing out for you. You've got money coming in. You've got your stability. You've got the law on your side. Somebody could be giving you some financial support temporarily right now, or you're doing something to give back to your community. This King of Swords, this could be a lawyer or somebody in your life that's like an official person, somebody who could be a policeman or somebody it's an authority figure. They could be helping you out, not just with advice, but this could be that situation like you getting an attorney and they're actually, you could be paying them, or they could be just putting it on the account because they're telling you that this is an open and shut case. You legally have rights to your percentage of assets. So this is actually really nice. Meanwhile, yeah, this King of Cups wants you to come back. They could be trying to use the kids, if you've got kids, as a reason to try and draw you back in. They're trying to offer you this new cup. All of a sudden, once they realize you're serious, this isn't some temporary thing. This is a permanent thing. They change their attitude in an instant. They are trying to butter you up and love on you to get you back, love bomb you. But behind your back, they're still talking shit about you and putting their story out there to make themselves look good. And you're hearing all of this back. So what they're saying to your face and what you're hearing about what they're doing behind your back, you're seeing you're seeing them play both sides. And it's so obvious to you watching them play both sides. So, yeah. So you're happy and you're not returning. But they might have you considering returning because, you know, when you're still, because you're a loving person. Not because they are, but because you are. And they're just very convincing. That's all. So you're focused on your work. Just, you know, keep building your stability. Keep focusing on what you can do that's healthy and stable for you, because that will help. That will help you as you get stronger and get more stability and take, let that time pass, be away from them longer and longer, and you will heal more and more. And then when you're around them, it's just so obvious. You'll even get a physical feeling when you're around them, that you just feel almost sick around them, like you just want to get away from their energy. That is how obvious it'll become to you as you go along. So, all right, we've got gathering your tribe and spirit of fire at the bottom of the deck. So let's read. Yeah, I feel like, didn't this come out in your last reading too, about like you're getting like that new soul tribe, that new group of friends, that new kind of friends and family around you that aren't these toxic people, like changing the people that you have around you, because you become like the people you're around. And plus, he's infiltrated all these past people. They're all in the reverse. Like, there's a whole community of people you're walking away from, not just a relationship. And this is good. So you're gathering your tribe. I'm wondering if we had this exact card last time, or something very similar. You are loved and you are lovable. You deserve love. Support in all forms is flowing to you. You can relax. There is so much love around you. Communicate from your heart. Share your truth. You are safe. Diminish your time with those who do not empower you or believe in you. If the Gathering Your Tribe card chooses you, this means that sustenance in all forms is flowing into your life. Your people are those who resonate with you. Your people can include animals, plants, minerals, and trees, as well as people. Be willing to ask for what you want in life. This is the time to put your needs before the needs of others. Your tribe is waiting to support and nurture you as you nurture yourself. Sometimes your friends are more your family than blood relatives. Find your people and cherish them. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Spend time with friends and family members who see the best in you. Don't spend time with dream stoppers. Take classes, share meals, take time to find your people. You will live longer and be happier. Yeah. I'm sure we had that last time. And obviously that message just needs to keep getting reiterated here. Yeah, I feel like you're scrapping all the people out. And you know what, too? These new people that you're finding and gathering around you, and you realize how much support you have with people, how much love you have around you, and they wanted you to feel like the only support you had was them, and turn everybody else against you. You're definitely dealing with a narcissist. Definitely. But you get this new soul tribe of people that they haven't got any control over. They can't infiltrate these new people, these healthy people. You're winning. You're winning. So, spirit of fire. Transformation. Take risks, face your fears, break out of old patterns and conventions. Just because you've always done something in the past doesn't mean that you need to continue to do it in the future. Try something new. Change your routines and habits. Reach out in new directions. The Thunderbird is rising in you. Out of the ashes come new growth and new beginnings. In native cultures, fire was thought to be a gift from the Creator that carried the power of renewal. Fire can maintain life and it can destroy it. It is the warmth of the tribal fire, but it's also the thundering lightning bolt cast down from the sky. It can purify and transform, and it can annihilate. Fire represents your life force, the spark of life within you, and also the pure white light within you. The spirit of fire invites you to take some risks and face your fears. We often are reacting to situations because of preconditioned responses based on our self-generating definition of self. Every time you change an old habit, even changing to a different breakfast food, it helps you begin to step out of a limiting definition of self. Purification of fire creates transformation. Take care to keep your energy in balance. Fire that burns too brightly burns out, but a fire that's left to smolder dies. When you first awaken in the morning Focus on the emerging sunlight. Imagine that you are breathing in that light. Gaze unblinkedly into a candle flame and focus your awareness on the inner flame within you. By doing this, you're activating the spirit of fire that dwells within you and around you. Imagine yourself to be a single candle flame, a campfire, a forest fire, electricity, lightning, the sun, and stars. Affirm this: may the light of the sun illuminate my heart, that my heart may illuminate the world. I like that. Yeah, so there might be a nice, fresh break of routine. Try some new things. New life, new you. New routines, new habits, new you. All of the above. Sometimes just changing some little small, simple things can really refresh your day and you. So, Gemini, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. I hope the messages were helpful. If you like the video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Help this channel and this community to grow. And I'll be back in a couple of days with another reading for Gemini. So make sure you have your notification bell switched on so you get all the updates. And we'll talk again soon. So take care. Bye for now.